Hi everybody and welcome back to Lushtopia, where we talk about all things Lush. So today's video is going to be all about the perfume release that came out last week, I think it was. The 29th of last month. It was 6 perfumes that was voted by us Lushies. I voted for 4 of the perfumes that came out. There was 6 in total, so I did get 4 of them. So if you want to see what I got, then you can just keep on watching. First of all, I'm just going to let you guys know that I am very sorry that I do not film as often as I should these days. It's just quite difficult for me to kind of get round filming in my new location. I do stay with relatives now, so it's just quite hard to do so. So I do try. I do have a lot that I want to film. I've got this perfume release that I want to talk about. I want to talk about the huge amount of body sprays that Lush will be coming out with next year. I think it's January 10th. Don't quote me on that, but I think that is the date they'll be coming out with a lot of body sprays, including some of my absolute favourites like Sakura, Jungle, Honey I Wash the Kids, loads of things. So I want to talk about that. I also want to talk about the things that they're discontinuing. All of the jelly face masks are going, some bath bombs are going, some bubble bars are going, and I also want to talk about the 101 new bath bubble bars that are coming out March, I think it is, of 2020. So I do have loads of things I want to discuss. I just don't have the time or the privacy to do so. So I do apologise for that, but yeah, we'll just get straight on into talking about these perfumes. So I got 3 for myself and 1 for my sister. I got her 1 as part of her Christmas present because it is her favourite scent family. So I'm going to start off with my least favourite to my favourite. I no way do not like any of these perfumes, or I wouldn't have bought them obviously, but I'm just going to start with, you know, the one that I wouldn't wear as often, and then we'll work up to the one that I absolutely adore. And it surprised me, to be honest with you, that this one was my favourite. So I'm just going to be reading the ingredients and stuff off of my phone. There isn't really much ingredients, they don't really tell you too much about the perfumes, so you can't really copy them. So the first one we'll talk about is Sultana of Soap. This one was £20. It's just this kind of clear liquid, and it does smell really nice. I was quite worried. Usually with the perfumes, as soon as you spray them you get a very strong alcohol scent, but with these I don't really seem to get that as much. But yeah, so this one is my least favourite out of the 4. I still like it, but I just kind of made me feel a bit sickly when I wore it. So that is why this is my least favourite. The wee description says it's liquid luxury. A sweet but earthy fragrance to help you rule your kingdom with a clear mind, a grounding balance of meditative olibanum and mood boosting bergamot encourage a sense of well-being while your feet firmly rooted. You'll like this, you'll love this if you like Sultana of Soap, blackberry bath bomb and uplifting mind cleansers. So they don't really tell you many ingredients, but the things that they do tell you is it's got bergamot oil and olibanum oil in it, and that's pretty much it. But there's obviously a lot more goodness in here than what they tell you. So it does smell exactly the way you think it would smell, exactly the same as the soap. So if you like the soap and you like Sultana of Soap, then I highly recommend that you pick this one up. Barry's dying. Okay, so I had to just quickly change my battery. I did think it was full, but it just started flashing at me for some reason, so I don't know what that was all about. But anyway, highly recommend you pick this up if you like the Sultana of Soap. It is £20, so that's not really that expensive compared to what it could have been. So the next one that we'll talk about is actually the one that I got for my sister. And this is the only one that I haven't actually worn because it's not for me. And I do keep it in its little box so that I can give it to her. I have told her that I've got her this, sorry. I have told her that I've got her this because sometimes she watches my videos, and I did want to tell you that I got this So it is the Snow Cake perfume. And this again was £20, same as Sultana of Soap, and also brought this along in this video just to kind of show you the different variations. It also, I feel like the Rudolph bath bomb that they came out for Christmas time is the same scent as that. And there used to be a soap as well, but they don't do that anymore. So I haven't sprayed this one yet because it's not mine, but from what I can smell on the lid, it smells the exact same as the shower gel. It's the exact same. So I feel like the shower gel, I'm sure you will love the perfume. Again, for £20 you can't really complain, because these might not come back for a long time, you never know. I have been into Lush for about 3 years, like properly into Lush, and I've never been able to buy any of these perfumes before, so if you want them, I recommend you pick them up soon. So the little description on this one is a warm cosy cuddle of sophisticated marzipan. So if you're a marzipan fan, then Snow Cake is definitely for you. Snow Cake is a creamy and elegant take on delectable marzipan creations. Reassuring benzoin resinoid brings a vanilla sweetness to this almondy scent. Cassie Absolute lands depth and a honeyed warmth, while Rose adds a subtle floral complexity. It says that you'll love this if you like sweet almonds and marzipan, cyanide pill bath bomb or cookie dough lip scrub, and snuggly fragrances that smell good enough to eat. Which it is lovely. In here there is benzoin resinoid, Cassie Absolute and Rose Absolute. Again, there is obviously a lot more to that than what they're letting on. But yeah, so that is the third favourite of mine out of the 4, but this is not for me. So I'll let you know my sister's thoughts when she tries it. I'll let her try the rest of them, but I never let her try this one because it's not till Christmas time. So I'll put that back in its little box and we'll just store this away out of my sister's hands until Christmas. So this next one, I thought when I ordered all of these that this was going to be my favourite. This is one that I have been wanting for years, never been able to get. I've seen it on eBay for a lot of money, but I'm not going to spend that amount of money on, you know, eBay for a perfume. But this, guys, this is what I'm wearing today, and I feel like I'm officially a Lushy now that I own one of these, and it is 29 High Street. How beautiful is that? I can't believe I actually own my own 29 High Street perfume. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, it's so good. So I really did think this was going to be my favourite out of all of the perfumes that I got, but it wasn't, surprisingly. So this was £29.58. It says a lifting citrus scent. At first spray, zesty lemon and lime power through. Slowly, citrus notes mellow, allowing warm tonka and soft florals to shine through, complementing the sharper fruit notes. Smells familiar. 29 High Street was inspired by the smell of the first ever Lush shop. You'll love this if you like cheerful citrus, aubergine bath bomb and all things Lush. So the ingredients in here, this is the one that actually lists more ingredients than the rest of them. In here there is jasmine absolute, Sicilian lemon oil, lime oil, sandalwood oil, tonka absolute and ylang ylang absolute. So usually the only place you can get this is the Pool store in England, and since I have never been able to purchase this, but I've always wanted this since I first smelled the 29 High Street scent. It's just so lovely, and I'm not a citrusy person. I don't like citrusy scents, so I don't know why I like this so much, but I think it's just because it smells like a Lush shop, and it really does, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So out of all of these, this is the one that I don't think comes around often. This is never going to be part of the main line, I don't think, because you can only get it in the Pool store. So if you're going to pick one up, this should be it, because we'll never be able to get this in like main line on the Lush website for sure. And the last one, guys, this is one that I actually put on my Instagram that I was kind of indecisive about buying. I didn't know if I wanted to get it or not, because this one is the more expensive one out of everything. And I don't know, I was just like, right, I'm getting, you know, the 3 perfumes, but I don't know if this one is going to be good. I don't know what should do. And I asked everybody what do you think, and they says just go for it. So I just went for it and I bought it, and I'm so glad I did because it's amazing. Oh, so good, it's my favourite. So this one is the turmeric latte. And I do have this in a shower gel as well, but it's currently in my bathroom. So this one is £35, and it's just, I love the colour of this one as well. It's just a nice cosy colour. It's just a very, very warm, like cosy, delicious type of homely scent. So it's really, really nice. It says, feel a latte love for this velvety vanilla perfume. The scent description is, when the temperatures outside begin to dip, snuggle into the spicy warmth of benzoin resinoid and soothe the mind with swirls of comforting vanilla and sweet tonka. You'll love this if you like warm wintry drinks, turmeric latte bath bomb and shower gel, and wrapping up into your favourite woolly jumper. So perfect for this time of year. The list of ingredients, there is benzoin resinoid, tonka absolute and vanilla absolute. So that is all that they tell you in this as well, but I really, really like this one, guys. I'm so, so glad that I picked this one up. So that is the 4 perfumes that I picked up this time round. I am hoping, fingers crossed, to be getting some body sprays soon. I've got a friend called Penny Norris that has actually very kindly offered to pick some up for me, because she's going to the pop-up store with the body spray. So she asked me if I wanted anything from there, and I says of course. I'm not going to tell you what I'm getting yet, but I'm getting 2 so far. I've decided on 2 that I want, so she has offered to pick them up for me. So that is very, very kind of her. Big thank you to Penny Norris. Again, she's my good friend here. I met her on YouTube, so I really, really, really am thankful for her. So yeah, hopefully that will be in an upcoming video, but as I says, guys, it's just very, very difficult for me just now to film because it's just weird. Like when I stayed in my own flat, it was my own space, like I didn't have to tiptoe around other people and things like that. So yeah, it's just weird trying to film a house full of people, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I was also thinking, I don't know if I'm going to do it or not yet though, so we'll see. But I was wondering if you guys are actually interested in why everything in my life has changed so much, like what's actually happened here. Because I might talk about it at some point. I'm not too sure yet though. I'm still kind of a bit indecisive on what to do about that. But I feel like I should tell you what's happened because I owe it to you guys. Like, you would watch my videos every weekend and now I'm just gone all of a sudden. So you can let me know in the comments down below if you are even interested in that, and I might consider doing a video sometime soon, just slightly explaining. I won't go into detail too much for the sake of other people, but yeah, I could slightly try and discuss it a little bit. If you're interested. If you're not, then it's fine. I don't need to tell you anyway. It's fine, we can just carry on as usual. But yeah, so if you are missing me, then you can hop over to my Instagram at lush.topia, because I'm more active over there because it's just easier to take pictures of my products and post them than it is to sit down, film a video, edit it, upload it, you know, all that. So if you are really wanting to see more from me, or just even to send me a message or whatever, you can always do so on my Instagram because I'm there every day. If you ever want to get in touch with me, you can do so. I'm quite happy to talk to you all. So if you ever want to have like a little chit chat or whatever, that is the place to get me. Yeah, I'm hoping to film some more videos soon. I don't know when because I'm very, very busy with my work just now as well. Talking about obviously the bubble bar release. I'm so excited for them. I can just I'll quickly show you some pictures, right? Just because I'm so excited. I screenshotted some of them. If you go onto Instagram and go to Oh My Lush, I think she has put up, oh no, it's not on Instagram, go onto her blog page, Oh My Lush, and she has a full list of the products over there, so, and all the scent descriptions, things like that. But look at some of these bubble bars. Oh, turn down the brightness, we've been through this. Look at these bubble bars. so there is going to be a lot, 101 bubble bars coming up. So I mean, like Peachy Crumble is going to be one of them. I'm so excited, I'm honestly so excited, I can't wait. But yeah, with them coming out with all of that, they obviously have to discontinue a lot of things. So bye bye to all of the jelly face masks. If you are a fan of jelly face masks, I recommend that you pick up some of them before they leave, because they will be leaving very soon probably. I'm thinking they might last till maybe the end of the year, and then I'll just wipe them off of the internet. But I'm quite sad about that, because I really love the 1000 millihelens and the Bunny Moon jelly face masks. But if I get 101 bubble bars in replace of it, then that's cool, as long as I don't take away Mask of Magnanimity, then I'd be very upset. But yeah, that is it from me today, guys. As I said, if you want to have a conversation or whatever, or anything, then you can do so on my Instagram, as I'm there more often. But I will be back, I don't know when, hopefully in a couple of days I'll post another video. If not, hopefully next weekend. It should be next weekend, but I'm not promising anything because things are so up and down at the moment. But hopefully next weekend I can post about all the bubble bars and things like that. I hope you guys are having a lovely day as always, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.